Well, hi guys, thank you for joining me. So today we're going to be talking about it's Temu Tuesday collab, hosted by myself and Regina at Regina's Practical Tips and Ideas. And I love DIY flowers. And I'm going to show you a couple of ideas. We're not going to, this isn't a tutorial, I'm just talking about them at this point. I'll tell you how, but I'm not going to show you how, okay? These, I just made these for our Temu Tuesday collab, and these are made out of lace. And I have a tutorial on how to make these in a recent glue gun review. And I just absolutely love DIY flowers, and they're so much fun. And look how scruffy this one is. When you tear fabric, and I'm going to show you a couple of preps, but I'm not going to make them. But I just shred some kind of fabric, okay? Then and it is worth it. It is worth the trouble to sew lace on, and you just attach lace however much you want. It could be layers, you know. So I do have these strips ready to go. I just had a box of stuff that I was going through. Then this was wired ribbon, and I tore off, and I didn't really like it it's just this tan with pink flowers, and I didn't know what to do with it. And I tore off the wire, so then I just end up with this, you know, it's pretty stiff. It's a pretty stiff fabric. And then I just I sewed some lace to it. And then you can just put this down and you just start. And then when you, you just put it down, and then you just start making little, little ruffles, and then you just start bringing it around and around and around, and then this comes together so easy. But it is worth the trouble to glue down, to sew the ribbon on. I have done it both ways, and it is a bit cumbersome but you can, but it is a bit cumbersome to deal with like two pieces while it is worth the trouble to sew it together. These were flowers that Michelle, Hobby Hobbit, made on Lace Week, and then while she was making it, and this is just with pieces of lace, and you just layer them. And then while she was doing her video, I just started cutting lace and made one too. And then these are all of the fabric and lace. This has tan Temu lace in it, and this is a red gingham fabric. And this is that red lace like these, and then here, and then these are denim and lace, and this has got 2 layers of lace, red and white. And then I just did these on a card. A square circle's kind of hard to cut, so I just cut a card and rounded the corners, you know. And then these are great. Then the paper flowers, I love making these paper flowers, and these are all watercolored. And I'll show you how to do that. Let's see. Here, I've got some book pages here. And then I just pull twine through and use that like stamens, or you can pull it through and put it on the back to tie it, and then to affix a button. But I just think these flowers are so much fun. And like I said, I use book pages, and then I just got these really neat. They're like graphic looking buttons, and I just got these from Temu, and they're wooden, and I think they'll be real pretty centers for flowers. Okay. But to do these paper ones, you just take your paper and you fold it in half. Okay. Then I always like to keep the fold on the left. Okay. Then you fold it up. Okay. This is how they used to make, you can make snowflakes too. Then you fold it down, and then you fold it down, and then you keep your folds on the left, and then you can just do whatever pattern you want, and then that makes your flower. But you can do it in lots of different ways. Okay, I'm going to fold it again. We go up. I'm not going to move it this time. We go over. Okay? We fold that up. And then you have to roll it, and then you fold that up. Okay? And then you can make scallop flowers to where they look like that. You can do all different stuff. Okay? You can make, okay, we're going to do it again. You go up, over, you bring that folded edge to that folded edge, and you bring that folded edge to that folded edge, and then you keep all your folds on the left. And then you can make a leaf. Let's see. Well, that's not very big, but it should look like a leaf. Not really. I was going to show you my box and show you all the different designs and patterns you can do. This is the Indiana Criminal Code book. My daughter's a probation officer. So we're going to keep our folds over here, and then you can just do a big leaf, and then that's your leaf. Okay? I'll show you the box I've got of the different designs you can make. And what I would recommend is doing some samples and then not using them, so then you can fold them back up and see what you were doing. See, there's a leaf, and then what did I do there? I did that. So then I did a scallop and a point. Okay, let me do one. Okay, let's see what I did. So I did like a scallop and then a point. And that does indeed look like a leaf. Okay. And then that's just a regular one. Here's one where I did different kind of leaves. Here's one where I did the leaf and I notched a tip in the end of it here, like this one, where I just did that, and then if you just notch it, then it kind of makes it look like a notched leaf. Let me see. Okay, and then if you do like this. So you can just play with these, and I used my Temu watercolor, and like I said, I'm using my Temu buttons, but These are just so much fun, and I think they're a really fun focal point. See, there we've got notches. Or then you can take it and do, like here, that's kind of fancy. What did I do there? You just keep going, and you know, you just, huh. Let me see. Okay, that. So I think that one's really fun. And you can just play with them, you know, and then you can get all, look how pretty that one is. And then also when you, look how pretty that one is. Also then when you do these, if you're like me, your paper is always like the same size, so then I always forget to cut my leaves bigger and my flowers smaller. So then what I do, like this one, okay, one of them came off, I'll just take it off. And then what I do is I just add 2 leaves, because the leaves are smaller than your flowers, you know, are not gonna be bigger unless you use different pages. You know, it's gonna be hard to get your leaves as big as the flowers. So then you can just use more leaves stuck on the outside or whatever, you know, or just a couple. And then that's what I've done to a lot of them. See, I just overlap the leaves on the back so they stick out past the flower. Okay? But I have a whole box full, and I just love them. I've made giant ones. I have a giant one hanging in my craft room. I mean, in my bedroom. I've watercolored. I've got a bunch ready to go here. And then like all of these. So DIY flowers are a favorite thing. And they're a fun focal point on a journal too. I've done it several times. Like these, you know, and they're sturdy. You know, they're fine. That's going to take some, you know, scruffing up, because you hot glue it down. And I do have a recent hot glue gun review where I show how to make these. Okay? So happy Temu Tuesday. And next week is hidden writing, altered paper clips. So that'll be fun. And you could even make an altered paper clip with some of these too, right? And I will be using the mini cards and showing you how I do those. Okay? Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.